This magical dish comes from my Vegan Meat Cookbook, and it's made from a traditional Japanese food made out of the konjac root called konjac. But I'm going to show you how you can infuse your own konjac that you make at home with vegan fish sauce to render it like something that's out of the sea. Incredible. They're crispy on the outside, jiggly and tender on the inside, with just that right amount of bite and chew. And this dish can be transformed into lobster, into shrimp, all sorts of things. But calamari, oh my gosh, takes me back to sunny Italy, and I need that so badly right now. All right, so before I eat the whole plate, let's get started and let me show you how to make these. So seriously, this is quasi-magical, how this whole jiggly, I don't know, calamari-like thing comes together in just a few minutes with some ingredients that you may not be familiar with. So let me introduce you to those first. First of all, we are going to use an ingredient called konjac powder. This is the ground up powder of a strange looking root of a plant, the konjac plant. And this has been used in Japan for centuries. And what's the good thing about it? It has no calories. So we're going to get this calorie-free calamari. Yes, we are. But then we're going to be frying it. So, oh well. Okay, we're going to use a little pickling salt. You can also use baking soda. And then to give it that fishy flavor, this is my favorite fish sauce, 24 vegan. I absolutely love it. It's the best. It's truly fermented, and I use it for everything from Thai cuisine to Vietnamese cuisine, for marinating some tofu, whatever. It's fantastic. So we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is put 3 cups of water into my pot here. And I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of pickling lime and just whisk that. We're just going to let that sit for a minute. You can use baking soda as well. All right, now I'm going to add 1½ tablespoons of the konjac powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of the vegan fish sauce. All right, now we're going to turn the heat up fairly high and bring this to a simmer. I got some clumpy konjac here, so I'm just going to kind of mash it. Already you're beginning to see it thicken up. It's going to get a lot thicker. And then finally, once we chill it, it's going to be sliceable and jelly-like. It's getting thicker, and it's sort of a matte white right now, but we want to cook this for about 3 minutes until it turns sort of glossy. Now you want to make sure you don't overcook it because it can separate. So I'm going to turn this off now, and we're going to pour this into a glass container. And we're going to spread it out, and we're going to just refrigerate this until it firms up, which could be, anywhere from 30 minutes to a couple of hours. So I've chilled the konjac for about 30 minutes. It'll get firmer if you leave it in there longer, but I'm just forming some calamari circles, which you don't have to do. I know they sort of look like pineapple rounds, but you can go in and just slice these up, and you can have odd shapes. It's gonna all taste the same. All right, I'm heating up the oil, and while I'm heating up the oil, we're gonna dredge the calamari. So traditional calamari, according to the Italians, you simply take and you simply dredge it in some semolina, and then you fry it. I find that this is a little bit drier than traditional calamari, so I want to make a little flax egg that I'm going to dip it in before I dip it in the semolina. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of flax egg, and I got some water. And we're just going to let this sit till it gets a little bit sludgier, not quite ready yet. So I'm dipping it in semolina, which is durum wheat, and semolina is what you typically make pasta out of, but you can use just regular all-purpose flour as well. You don't need to use semolina. This is traditional. The konjac in Japanese, or the konjac, is already flavored. It's already got a little saltiness and the flavor of the sea from the fish sauce. You can make a dipping sauce for it with lemon juice, capers, mayonnaise, etc. Or you can just eat it as it is. Okay, let's go see if the oil is hot enough to fry these. So I like to test the oil by dropping, it's hot enough. When you drop something in there like this, and it rises right away, is when you know that the oil is hot enough. When you're frying, don't cover more than half the surface because you don't want the temperature to drop. So we're gonna just fry these up until they're nice and brown. It's wiggly, it's wriggly, it's elastic. I mean, I'm telling you, I had an Italian non-vegetarian, non-vegan tell me that she was struggling to tell the difference between the real thing and this. It's so good. I could eat a whole plate of this. I'm gonna work my way through this entire plate in very fast order. So until next time, stay safe, try to stay sane, try to find some comfort and solace with your community and your friends.